And so I'm wondering, like, when and how did you get into peer mental health services? And how was your background instrumental in supporting you in becoming a peer specialist? And for this question, I'm wondering if we can start with Amelia and then transition to Marissa.
So I originally took Spirit for myself. I wasn't really looking for a position. After taking Spirit, I have two children that are currently utilizing the mental health field. So I wanted to learn more to better support my children. And we had this amazing presenter come in one day that did a presentation on boundaries. And I strongly believe in very strong boundaries. So it caught my attention. I really paid attention to what he had to say that day, especially when he was talking about his organization. So I didn't hesitate in jotting the Hume Center down as one of my site visits that I wanted to visit and learn more about. And that's where it happened. I was at my site visit talking with Chris, asking a few questions. I asked him what was the availability for jobs at the Hume Center. And he said there wasn't that much turnover. And so we all walked out of the room with our heads, down. And I was like, Chris, what about someone that's bilingual? He was like, I take that back. You're hired today. And so that's what started my journey here at the Hume Center. And I love it. I love supporting my peers. And I don't think there's a lot of support out there for adults with severe mental illness, housing wise. Which really, really scares me for my kids because they're growing up utilizing mental health services. And so I want to create this system to support adults with severe mental illness and housing because they can do it. And they are people and they deserve their own house.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that. And Marissa, how about for you?
Growing up, it always fulfilled my heart to help others. I began experiencing my own personal mental health challenges, which required multiple hospitalizations, therapists, and medications. My final hospitalization was in 2017, and I will never forget a woman named Vicky, who was a community support worker, and she educated me about Spirit program in the hospital. She really opened my eyes to possibility and the opportunity to become a peer support specialist. So as soon as I got out of the hospital, I filled out the application for Spirit. And after my first class, I instantly felt inspired and uplifted. And the thought of being able to help others because of my own journey in recovery and wellness kept me alive. I knew it was my purpose to inspire others as Vicky did for me with the Spirit program. So after completing Spirit, I was able to use the instructors as references. And one of the instructors told me about an organization that was hiring called Putnam Clubhouse. So this was my first job interview in a long time, but fortunately, the Spirit program really prepared me. Together, we worked on our resumes, cover letters, we did multiple mock interviews, and it really gave me the confidence to go into my first interview in a long time. And I really had the feeling of like, I got this. I've now been at Putnam Clubhouse for 4 years. I recently got promoted to program manager, so that's exciting. At Putnam, I get to work side by side with others in their journey to wellness and being able to share where I've been at my darkest places and show others where I am today is an honor. My story has helped others to see the light like Vicky's story did for me. And I have been able to sign up many people for Spirit and have encouraged many to go back to school and work. And my journey really allows me to understand what others are going through so I can truly connect with people and build that trusting, meaningful relationship that one really needs.